Hello there. I'm going to do something today I've fancied for a long time. I've just arrived at the lay-by Buachaille Etive and I'm going to climb Buachaille Etive Mor. I'm not sure of the pronunciations, but I'm going to go straight up behind the White House and straight up the valley. I've wanted to do it for a while and I'm going to do it tonight. It's lovely and clear. I'm just having a quick brew before I set off. So I'll be setting off in a minute. Well, I've just set off, I've just crossed the footbridge. And if you look at the lay-bys, absolutely chocker with cars, but I didn't get here till 3 o'clock, so it's not a bother. I never get a spot. A slow walk up now. I weighed me bag before I set off. It's just a couple of ounces under, a couple of grams under 18 kilos. I've got 6 litres of water. I know it's ridiculous, but I like my coffee. I don't intend to dehydrate. I'm going to have a walk on the top today and a walk on the top tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to it. There's the White House on the way up. Cars are just starting to clear now. Lay-by's opening up a couple of spaces. Tremendous weather. It's going to be a slog up there with this bag. It'll test my lungs out after that blooming COVID, because I was out of breath on the Simon side. So I'll see how I get on going up this one. So I'm hoping these steps aren't kidding me into it. It's an easy ride. The start of it seems to be a nice path. King's house over there. I think this might be spoiling the start of this walk. It's very hot. I measured 25, 26 in the car when I left the car. It's cooling down as I climb up a bit. Beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be fabulous. Climbing fast now, leaving the cars behind. Just come to a little step on the path, so I thought I'd have a breather. I'm out of breath, but not as much as I thought. So let's crack on. Starting to get the scale of it now. It's a short, sharp, hard climb. You can get the idea of it. I've climbed up a fair bit. Most of the other people seem to be going on different routes. But I've just learned an important lesson. If you've got 2 walking poles, make sure you bring a lanyard for your phone or your hand holder for your camera, because I'm struggling to hold the camera and a pole in one hand, but you live and learn. Right, onwards and upwards to get this turned off. Oh yeah, there, extreme heat calls for drastic actions. I've wet that in the stream. It's nice and cold. I'm now going to stick my hat back on top and hopefully it'll keep me a bit cooler. I'm climbing rapidly now. So I'll catch you in a bit. I think at the minute it's anything for a rest. I haven't got Jed with me today. We had a discussion and it turns out, I believe, he loves to please his dad. He loves to do the mountains. I mean, he's climbed Ben Nevis. He's done loads of mountains, Papa Glencoe. But the truth be known, he doesn't enjoy the hard slogs in the heat. He much prefers coast and woods. So out of respect to Jed, he's a cracking little climber. I'm doing this one on my own, and I've promised him a woodland camp this weekend and a coastal camp. So we're going to do a couple of coastal camps and a woodland camp just for Jed. I know he wanted to come, but honestly, the climbing like this completely takes the pleasure out of it for him. So I'm doing it on my own, and he's going to have a lovely coastal camp. Catch you later. These bits will be very slippy in the rain. I'm getting there now. Once I've pitched my tent at the top here, at sunset I'll have a walk up to the top of Stop Jag. Looking forward to it. Cars are small in the distance now. Absolutely cracking. I can't wait. Perfect clear conditions for the next 3 days. Perfect. I'm not as out of breath as I thought I was going to be. This buff covered in water's done the trick. This is a particularly steep bit now coming up. I mean, just look at that. I travel 6 foot and I rise 6 foot. Oh dear. Mind the conditions. This will be the envy of a lot of people coming up in these conditions. Absolutely fantastic. I'm chuffed a bit, so I can't wait to get my tent out. I'll undress, get the wet ones out, have a wipe over, make a coffee and my tea. Then I look forward to walking the top. See you later. I'm out of breath now. I'm enjoying it, but it's hard work. There's the steepness of it. There's a couple down there at the scale. I'm sweating that much now, I can't see it, my glasses. It's a mixture of sweat and the water on the bandana. Well, I'll soon be there. I'll have the tent set up, cup of coffee, and Bob's your uncle. I've done it, I've cracked it. I'll turn this off for a minute. Got a picture of some people coming up. There's the cars in the distance. There's some people coming down, give you a scale. It's fantastic, wondrous place. Been going 2 hours now. There's some people coming down up there, you can just make them out. I'm hoping to be up there within half an hour. I underestimated this with the big bag. It's blooming hard work. But once I'm set up, it'll be it. Path's getting hard work now. That's the path, would you believe? The midges have come out. I'm too damn hot to put my net on. I cannot be chewed. They can just bite me now. I'm nearly there, but I've had to stop for a break. I've had half of an energy bar. I want to spoil my tea. It's much harder than I thought it was with the backpack. Nearly there. It's going to be a cracking night up there. Well worth the effort. There's a couple just going around the corner there. This top bit's a killer. That's in front of me. Just this last bit. They're chest height though, the boulders. At least I'll have my tent up there in a bit. Right, I'm at the top. The tent's set up. I'll show you a couple of views. There's the path. Absolutely tremendous. A bit later on I'm going to have a walk up this one up there. And then tomorrow I'll explore over that way a little bit. I don't know where I'll get the sunset. Hopefully I'll get it up the top there. But I'm being eaten alive by midges. The payment I get for slogging up there for 3 hours with nearly 18 kilos, I'm getting eaten alive. This midge net, I'm sure they're getting through it. Absolutely been bitten. I hate midges. It's a good job Jed didn't come with me. He would be going mad. Not only with the climb, it was that hard, but the result is I get eaten alive when I get out. But what a place. What a place. I'm just going to do my dinner now before I have a mooch around. Absolutely over the moon. I'm up here. I've done a lot of these hills with my backpack. Just a day pack. Excuse me. But I saw one of Andy Wardle's videos and he come up here and did the camp, and I'm thinking, that is fantastic. I've got to do that. So hats off to Andy. He's given me the inspiration and I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm just waiting for my water to boil, then I'll stick my food in. Let's go and have a look over here. Let's have a look at the view on this side. I'm almost praying for a bit of wind. Drop them blooming midges. God, they're getting through this net. God, blimey. I hate midges. Down there, that's the Buachaille Road. You can see it's full of campers. You can hear a fair bit of noise down there as well. So it's obviously the unsavoury brigade, if you can say such a thing. But I've got to be honest, I've seen no litter today. Maybe one ring pull off a can, and I picked that up on the way up. But I've seen no other litter. I'm amazed. I wonder if that cone will still be on the summit up there. But we'll see. Looks like my water's boiling, so I've got to go get my dinner in. I'm absolutely starving. There's my little setup. Look at the view. Absolutely fantastic. There's my water boiling. Just having a Wayfarer dinner tonight. I've got a chocolate pudding. I've got meatballs and pasta. And I've got pasta bolognese. So I'm going to get stuck in and I'll turn the camera on in a bit. A couple of paragliders about. Amazing. Can you imagine the views they get? There was another one, he's gone the other way. So I've just got the camera in time to get that one. Very exciting and very brave, I think, at the same time. You wouldn't want the air draft to go wrong and hit the side of one of these. Never tried it, I don't think I would. It must be exhilarating. It must be fun, but I think I'll stick to the camping. My dinner's boiling nicely. The midges are getting right through this hat. God, this net's doing nothing. I'll have to research what size mesh it's meant to be. Right, I'm just going to have a quick wander around now before night time. There's my tent down there, look, just about there. Fabulous. And I'm just going to come up here for a look. Stop doing. Hopefully I'll be at the top for the sunset. Right, this is the top of Stob Gerag. I think I've pronounced it right, I'm not sure. It's an immense night. I've really struck with the weather. We'll pan the camera around when we're on the top. I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. Ben Nevis up there. Yeah, dear. See if we get to the top. There's the top. There's Rannoch Moor down there, the King's House Hotel. That's the King's House Hotel just there. That's Rannoch Moor. That's the valley going down to Loch Etive down there. Rannoch Moor looks incredible. Ben Nevis over there. It's looking up towards Glencoe. Wow, just look at the views. Just look at it. Hey? Fabulous. A couple of people over there, I'm surprised. There's the car down there. There's the summit. Made it. Let's have a look at the views. Ooh. There's the summit. Oh dear. There we are at the top. Rannoch Moor. This is just incredible. There's the cars down there. That there is the road down to Loch Etive. That's the one where all the motorhomes go and all the campers. You'll find loads and loads of tents in the valley the further you go down there. I think there's a tent down there somewhere. But you can't blame them. You can camp where you want in Scotland. As long as they take the litter away, that's fine. Trouble is this year there's a lot of motorhomes leaving mess everywhere. I spoke to a few locals and they're getting fed up. It's a shame. It'll just ruin it for everybody else. I've had motorhomes and camper vans in the past. Didn't really do it for me because the campsites are too busy and I'd rather be up here. Plus the kids did a lot of arguing, close confinement and all that. This is for me. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at that sun. A nice little shelter there. You couldn't, it's only about 4 foot across. You could cook your food in there, but you couldn't have a bivvy. I think next time I come up here I'm going to bring the bivvy. It was too much work, the tent, too heavy. All the paraphernalia for the tent. Bivvies are so much easier. I'm a firm convert to the bivvy now, I think. I think my car's just down there in the lay-by. Hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. Everybody's gone now, all the day walkers. I mean, look at this. Absolutely fantastic. It really is something else. Really, really, really happy I'm up here. Excuse the camera wobbling about a bit. I'm just getting my footing on some of the rocks. This is just fantastic. I love it. Oh, I'd come up again next week. I would. Fabulous. Right, I'll put this away a minute now. I just want a quick picture by the cairn. Hey, fantastic. I took the midgy hat off for my picture. Oh, there. Right, I'm going to make my way back down now. We're not going to stop up here until the sun completely sets. I've worked really hard climbing up there. Straight up that valley. Beautiful. What more could you ask for? I mean, just look at it. The sunset is amazing. I'm not going to stop here until it drops completely. You can see the sun coming through the bridge. There's the little bridge. Just there's a bridge on the way to Glencoe, and the sun's actually setting through it. That is just incredible. I'm not going to stop up here till the sun sets. Frankly, I'm too tired. I need another coffee and I'll lie down. Not as fit as I was. I mean, look at this, it's amazing, isn't it? Couldn't bring the tent up here. No grass. Perfect for the bivvy, like I said before. Let's see if we can see this tent. Should see the tent in a bit. Maybe not yet. I'll explore some of those little lock-ins over there on that side tomorrow. But for now I'm going back down to my tent. Can we see the tent? There's the tent just there. That's the tent. Just there. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous night. I could stay up there for the sun to drop, but to be honest, too tired. I've just come along to the other side now. One of the little locks has dried up, well, puddle of water. So even though I've got my filter, I couldn't have used that, could I? Nothing. It's really dry up here. There's the one where we've just been, up there. Stob jag. It's quite boggy over here. This log's got plenty of water. There's plenty of water here, look. I mean, it looks pretty stagnant. Pretty stagnant indeed. Looks nice and clear though. I've got spare socks, so if I land my feet in the water it doesn't matter. There's the sun just going down, look. Look at that. Sunset on the top of a mountain. Fabulous. And a person up there, look, there's a person just up on the top of there. Makes you wonder whether they're going to camp or just walk down again. Let's have a quick look over here. I don't know how much walking around I'm going to do in the morning. I might just walk down to the car. I'll be so tired after tonight. Wow. You can go back that way and then go down the back and come back down this valley. This is just something else, isn't it? Hey? There's the sun just dipping down now. Right, back at the tent. Can't believe I climbed the hill and went up there, but it was worth it for the views. I'll have a couple of cups of coffee. I'm going to have a hot chocolate and I'm going to sleep really well. I took plenty of footage because you don't come up here every day. It'll be hard on the knees going down tomorrow. Really hard on the knees. Oh, that wind's getting up now, but the midges have gone. Hey, no more midges. Yes! There's some people there going down. Just there. Well, I think I'll turn this off now. You don't need to see me make a coffee and go to bed. I've got my normal kit, MSR Hubba Hubba tent, grab 400 sleeping bag, expert mat, cooker, what more can you say? Just my normal kit so I know I'm comfortable. Fabulous. Fabulous. Maybe it's just as well I brought the tent because the wind's getting up. You can see the tent moving about. I'll tighten it up a little bit. Right, well I'm going to turn this off for tonight. Still still a bit of a red sky. It's pitch black as well. You can see the cars down there with the headlights on. Well, it's been a nice sleep. The only mistake, I bought an inflatable pillow to save weight. The X-Ped pillow. So uncomfortable. I just hate them blow up pillows. I much prefer my little soft one. But not to worry. It's just after 6. Looks amazing. What a view to wake to. Beautiful. We're going to have a look on the other side. Not much light, really. The sun's getting ready to come up, isn't it? It's lovely. I saw a couple of flashlights up on the top of this one last night up there. There's no grass on the top of there, so they must be bivvying. If we'd have camped on the top of the stub jag, we'd have needed the bivvy because there is no grass. I think I'll have a bit of breakfast. Not a soul about. I thought it would have been really busy. It was busy in the day yesterday, but there's no campers. There must be all down in the valley. Beautiful. Good morning. I thought, well, I didn't bother setting the alarm because it was a tiring day, so I woke up at 6. I've had my breakfast and I've just come up the top of Stub Jag again to look at the sunset. Let's turn it around. At the clouds. Had a good night's sleep. There's no midges this morning because it's very windy. Beautiful. I'll turn the camera around. Right, let's have a walk up to the summit. The sun looks beautiful. I'm actually clutching a cup of coffee. I'm carrying a cup of coffee as we come up. But I just want to see what it's like. It's fabulous. Rannoch Moor. There's a few clouds in the distance. The sun's lighting them up lovely. I'm so glad I'm here this morning. It's a lovely experience. Let's just go up onto the top. I'll just climb this last little bit. Right, here we are at the top. Summit of Stub Jag. Look what I've just found. A towel. To test this audio, I've just turned it down a little. There was 3 people up here last night with rucksacks. The 3 we saw going down, and there was another couple. They didn't have bags. I can only presume they've left. Right, let's test this audio. Let's hang on a minute. Test it. Look at the clouds. Wonderful. Wonderful. Sun's lighting the clouds up lovely over Rannoch Moor. Let's pull back a little bit. Turn the camera around. We'll have a look down in the valley. Wow. Look at that cloud. Would that count as an inversion? It's just a big single cloud, but it's still an inversion, I suppose. That's the road down into Buachaille Etive Valley. It looks like the cloud is slowly moving to the right. There's a car down there as well, just coming down. It's definitely moving a little bit. Look up on the top there, look at that. There's a little cloud actually coming over the ridge. Isn't that lovely? We'll keep our eye on that. I think that's going to slowly creep over. Looks great. There's the moon, still out. Beautiful morning. That cloud, or can I call it the inversion, is definitely moving down. It's got a long way to go if it's going to the lock. It's a 10-mile valley. Fabulous. Yeah, that cloud's definitely coming over that ridge. Beautiful morning. Let's just spin round. And just climb up to the top again. I'm just watching my footing. Shame about that towel. It's a real shame, but it's a bit unhygienic to carry that out. He's looking over towards Ben Nevis. There's a few clouds on the hill in the distance there. The Ben's clear, isn't it? I don't think you get many people camping on the top. There's the bridge where we saw the sunset last night. Just pan out. It's a fabulous morning. It's really warming up as well. Just pointed to the tent. Don't know why. Is that coming over anymore? Definitely coming over, isn't it? I know it sounds daft, but one of my favourite films was The Fog. And the fog used to creep in that the pirates had come ashore in that. Beautiful cloud. Looks like cotton wool. I'm glad I've seen a little inversion. I've seen some wonderful ones on YouTube, full inversions all the way around the mountain. But I'm pleased to see this one's cheered me up no end. Beautiful morning. I can't stop looking at the sun over the clouds. It's lovely. Yeah, it is moving slowly down the valley, the cloud. Nice to see. The sun's lighting up my side. Nice, isn't it? You can see all the different shadows. I'm chuffed to be up here, I must say. Really chuffed. Smashing view. Just love it. I can't take my eyes off this. Even the sun looks nice behind the cairn. I'll take a couple of pictures of that. Beautiful. You can take pictures while you're recording, so I'll do that. There's the cloud coming over again. Wonderful, wonderful. One last look at this cloud. Moving up. Well, I'm just on the way back down now, but we'll have another look at this. The amount of the cloud coming over that ridge looks like fingers. And that inversion looks a bit wider now. Now it's moving down. I'm enjoying this morning. I'm glad I brought the coffee up here with me as well. Drinking a cup of coffee and looking at this. There's the sun again. Just love it. I'll be counting down to me next time, I think. Come back up to Glencoe and do another hill round here. Not a mountain, not a hill. Another place I've not been is the Hidden Valley. I always thought it was a bit low, but I think I'll have a look. There's not much to see on Rannoch Moor for a camp, but definitely the mountains. I mean, you could pick any one of these. Every one would be fabulous. There's them fingers coming over. I keep looking at that. I just like it. Why not? Just another quick video. But to take the microphone out, I don't know what the sound's like. Just use the camera. Just on the way back down from the summit of Buachaille. Got another little video. I can't stop filming, to be honest. I'm enjoying that much. There's a little inversion creeping over the hill. There's the one down below. One last look before we go. The inversion in the valley's gone, but the one's still coming. The mist is still climbing over the hill over there. Just leave no trace. That's where the tent was, just here. No litter. I've picked up a few ring can pulls, but the only other litter I've left is that towel on the top. But I mean, I can't take that, it's all sweaty. Beautiful view. So I'm ready for the hard slog down now. Watch I don't topple over with the rucksack. Looks like the car's still there. Always a good sign. Right, let's set off then. Dropping down really quickly. 30 minutes to come down that far. It's amazing. Over an hour to get up that bit yesterday. The lay-bys are starting to fill up now. I can hear a few people coming up, so at least I'm going down while it's still relatively cool. It's just starting to warm up. 8:30. Right, nearly down. There's been a few people going up. The proper climbers were going up early on. A couple come up about 6, a couple at 7 o'clock. There's a fair drift to them. Now the tourists are starting to go up. It's so hot, it's like yesterday when I climbed it. But I'm just on the way down to the car now, it's just over there. So I think that'll be the end of the video. It's been fabulous. I'm just going to have a brew at the car, change my clothes, and then set off for home. See how I get on. 4-hour drive, but hopefully it'll be quite easy with people coming to Scotland and not away. Really enjoyed it. Shout out to all the YouTubers I've watched who give me the inspiration. You got Scottish Mountains, Ray at RS Outdoors. I love his stuff. Get a good few tips off his channel. And Andy Wardle. I like his camping. He does the cheap hits by me. And he did this one. That's what inspired me. And you got Lundy's Wood Bushcraft. The lad just loves that. I've got to get him a bush box this weekend so we can have some little fires and that when we go in the woods. He just loves his camping now. Woods and coast. So this weekend I'll be off to the coast. And I think I'll do a couple of wood camps next week for him. So I'm going to sign off now. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.